So here, for the first one, even though we have a 3, that is our leading coefficient, it is not part of our index, right? So here our index is still 2, which means that we're still looking for pairs, right? So what this 3 is doing is just going to multiply by whatever we bring out, right? So we're going to break down the 75 just how we've been doing. So the 75, 5 times what number, right? So we can do 5, we can do some other number. So we can do 25 and 3, and we can further break down this 25 to 5 and 5. So notice how we have a pair of 5, and that 3 is going to stay inside because it does not have a pair. So I currently had that 3 outside. I am bringing out a 5. Inside, I'm keeping that 3 because it did not have a pair. So on the outside, 3 and 5 multiply to 15, and so that's what that simplifies down to. Looking at the second problem, we approach it the same way. Our index here is 2, and so we're going to break this down starting with this 50. So 50, we have 25 and 2, and then we can further break this down to 5 and 5. So here I have a set of 5, right? So currently had a 3, I am bringing out a 5. Now let's talk about this y to the power 6. Y to the power 6 means we're multiplying y times itself 6 times. And remember, we can bring them out in pairs, right? So we can break it down as y squared times y squared times y squared, and that's the same thing as y to the power 6. But because these are all pairs, that means each one of these gets to put 1 on the outside. So I have 1, 2, 3 y's. And now we're looking at the z. For z, hard to see. For z, we have 3 z's. So we have z squared, that's 2, and another z. Now remember, we can only take out the pair. So that's telling me I can bring out a z, and inside my square root, the only thing that does not have a pair is that 2 and that z. So that's what's staying inside my square root. And on the outside, we got a little simplifying to do. So 3 times 5 is 15. 1, 2, 3 y's multiplying against itself is y cubed. And then that z, and inside the square root we have 2z. And so that is what that simplifies down to. So looking at this one out here, right? So remember our properties. We multiply the stuff inside with the the number inside the square root, and then we multiply our leading coefficient with coefficient. So, and then we simplify if possible. So the first thing is we have 5 times 3, which is 15. And then on the inside, we have 2 times 3, which is 6. Now, if we break down the 6, it breaks down to 2 and 3, which leaves us with no pairs. So in this case, that is as simplest as it gets.